Welcome back, everyone. This is Dewey Maui from Hammer, Montana. Was on Hammer Highway Village website. But most important, I have a big news to show you. We got the new Hewlett-Packard computers. Once you sign, you always make to see it, and then when you only have to make sure for this thing, and it used corrupted. I just know it was the HP Pavilion series. Oh. That's it. So this notice this because I just have to worry about that. Take a few moments to go. This notice that I always have to make sure. Probably don't always just have to see it that way because each note the same of his HP Pavilion laptops. We got Windows 10, Windows 98. Well, this notice I have to see it, and then you can only have to make sure for this thing have to get high-speed performance. And what it does is, Windows got so corrupted, and it's supposed to be start. And, together and in order. You actually have to go back to the school, but this thing, I'll have to see it that way. With your operating system, make it easier to look smarter. At the end, you don't have to make sure for this thing, you can get faster performance there. Include the applications. Well, after it's simple. The more to use the app, the faster it gets. I only have to make sure for this thing. You should have you got the Hewlett-Packard laptops on it, and like you always just have to see it. And once you have to use it, got high-speed performance. You always just have to make sure thing. You always just have to see it. Everybody always just have to see it. I guess you have to losing your internet. I have to turn it back on. Whoa, what is that all about? We got registry cleaner, shell DLLS removal tool. And, I can always just have to see it. You have to see it. That problem. Well, what? It's okay. I think you're having an itchy right now. You might have to see it. No. Get the DOS prompt installation. You always have to do right there. What we got to do, man? We're going to hit S. I always have to make it see it. Make it there. So hit S. Oh, come on. But the most important, I'm gonna have to see it. I have to see it. And, come on! I always said you see him make it happen. Or should I say, traitor? That was your best thing, have to make it see it. Do I have to make sure this thing, I mean, have the performance there. And I have to wait and patient to see. Still wanting to install drivers. The best thing I was supposed to write about the monitor is that the crashes. I think I have a new crash. Oh gee, I think they're right. Sheesh. So that's now it's just making it easier. But this now is used to run Windows 9 Access released by Microsoft. And this now we still have to see it. If you need to go to electronics still on, and everything have to be much easier. But if it's not always to see it, you got rules right here. You got high speed performance there. Superstar. You got the only beer that has your ticket to Super Bowl 55. What else to do? I want you to have like fast performance there. Maybe you wish we could. So let's now have to get the airplane out of here. Still talking to my boss. Okay. The next area, it was Drewby's Nostalgic, is the easiest way. I have to right there. It's the ports USB high quality 3D graphics and much faster graphics. Best perform which at the gaming platform Drewby's Nostalgic, and I always say that's the areas really like the capabilities. Like the Sony PlayStation or Sega and Nintendo 64. Let's check your laptop right here. It's okay. There you go. Takes a little bit going we got here. Making this happy to perform it there. Now this now is this. Let's see it, and then we just only have to make sure for this thing I have to use high speed performance. And what this does is you want speed to make it happen, and it doesn't always just have to make sure, but this thing have you always said how it looks the difference. And but this thing they have to show here, and which one PCs looks different. Is it going to be like Windows 98 or Windows 10? Oh shit! How much of I have to see what I have to do right now? And but there's eventually replaced with this. Maybe she'll have to get the fixed. Have to see it. And I have to make sure for this thing, I have to wait for the applications to go. But always this, I have to see it, and then I always have to see it. If you shouldn't have to worry about that, it takes a few seconds to go. And it isn't always make sure, and they're gonna have the generation for the pause. And it's not always just have to worry about that if you has speed performance there. One thing you have to do is be sure to get your PCs on and running. I mean, you're ready to go, like at 33%. Okay. Now that's not what's just to make it happen, and then we only have to make sure for this thing. Almost there. I see it. Well, we should have to thank you for all of your sponsors, team. Both for Stephen Bollock. He's a big guy as voting. In 2004. Give me a good ball. Okay. So that's not useless. How to make it happen to that? Well, it's John Tester. Raymond John Tester is a Houston senator from Montana. The CS until 2006. That's what Alexa says from the high school from Amazon. Come on now. I guess I do like that. I can always just have to worry about that. It takes you moments to go, and then, but you only have to make sure you have to be careful, and then we're gonna have to make sure for this thing, how you have me feel so cozy on it. And just always just have to see it. You just have to wait patiently and see. So that's just the best thing I have to do right now because I'm gonna we just supposed to spend this thing, how to make it happen. That's not always they have to see it. And 25%. Holy moly. That was unbelievable. Okay, so that's not always something I can see it. And finally, you got the user information you see. Makes it so they have to make sure for this thing I used to run Windows 9X system released by Microsoft. And what it does is, I wish we'd have always said high-speed performance there. I just have to do it right now. But this thing I have to show you. How much we get this? Get your donuts at IGA. But this now we just have to see it. And then we'll all have to make sure how to make it looks the difference. I just have to do it right now. So there's no always have to see it. And then we got the newest HP Pavilion laptop to run Windows XP. Now this now is to have to make sure this runs the megahertz Pentium and much more. Okay, so let's get the electronics to shut down, and I hope you see you again later. So this has been Juby's Nostalgic on YouTube, and this now is to have to make. We ask you to subscribe to your comments. Leave it down below for all interested to hear from you. If you want to find out more about Juby's Nostalgic, log on to our website at youtube.com. And for the latest blogger information, hvmcity.blogspot.com. So there you have it. Let me go ahead and do our next of this video. I'll see you again later for another one. So thank you for all of our fans at Havre, Montana. So this is Dewey Maui sign off on Sunday, August 30th, 2020. Goodbye.